Welcome back to Camping with the Coles. I'm Ben, and this is my friend Scott here, and boy, do we have a story for you. For our viewers that watch regularly, or even if you just watch one video, the Pog Lake video from last year, back in July, many of you will remember that I lost my GoPro in Pog Lake. Jax and I were on the paddleboard. We're paddling along, having a beautiful day at a GoPro Hero13 on a head strap, an aftermarket head strap, with a aftermarket floaty on the back of it. And we're paddling along. Jax decided to do a little run on the paddleboard. Down I went, in the water.
Oh dear.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Where's my GoPro? And the GoPro came off, which I thought, no big deal, it's got the floaty. It sunk right to the bottom. Turns out, when I got that floaty and the head strap, it was for a GoPro Hero 7, which is smaller and lighter, and that's what I always used it for. On this trip, I decided to put my brand new Hero 13 on it. And yeah, it sunk right to the bottom. Not having a lot of luck with my great big magnet. I think we might be saying goodbye to the GoPro Hero 13 and all the footage from today. And John, he's over here, and like the good friend he is, he's dredging the bottom of Pog Lake, trying to hook my head strap for my GoPro to bring in my GoPro. He seems to be at about the right area. He's using the magnet and he's attached some shepherd's hooks to it, and he's dragging the bottom, hoping to hook onto it. So we'll see. I have high hopes. He's a good man. So we put it all in the video. We showed the map, put a great big X on the map. That was July of 2025, and that was it. I thought I would never see my GoPro again. And then Scott has something to tell us about. So Scott, where do you fit into this?
I'm not really sure. I was at our local exhibition fairgrounds. They were having a farm show. I had watched the Pog Lake video, and I see this booth in among all the stuff selling to farmers and a lot of insurance booths, but this one in particular caught my eye, and I go, what do you do? Oh, we're just starting up this new business. We retrieve phones, or in this case, GoPros.
And the company's called DeepReachSolutions.
DeepReachSolutions. Yeah. So I thought, oh, I know a guy that lost a camera. And then I'm going, I walk on, and then I walk back, and I go, how much? And the guy tells me how much it is to retrieve and to make an attempt, and then if there's a retrieval, a little bit more. And then I thought, oh, that's pretty fair. And I walk away again. And I go, I'm going to hire this guy to find this man's camera, because I was thinking, I really get a lot of valuable information watching these videos. It's really helped Penny and I, my wife, decide which campgrounds that we like to go to. So I thought, I'm going to support this. Maybe he'll get his camera back. And so I hired him.
So what happened when you went home from the farm show and told your wife what you did?
I got the usual, Scott, you didn't.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that it's like, not like we know each other. He's a viewer of our channel, and he decided to do this on his own. And I don't know. I think if I went home and told Cheryl I did something like that, she'd say, are you crazy?
That's about the gist of it. And our daughter said about the same thing too. Yeah. And I thought, I don't know, it seemed like a good idea at the time, and it seemed like a neat thing to do, and if it works. And I honestly thought a GoPro would probably survive, because I know they're well made, but yeah, I don't know a whole lot about them.
So I get a call on May 1st of 2026. So it's over 9 months that this GoPro has been in the water.
Over the winter.
Yeah, over a Canadian winter. So Pog Lake froze over, and that GoPro is in the water. May 1st, I get a call from Tony from DeepReachSolutions.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ben?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Ben. My name's Tony, and I'm here with my buddy Derek.
Hey, how are you, Ben?
Good.
Sorry, are you busy right now?
No?
Okay, so we do underwater recovery.
Oh, yeah.
We're DeepReachSolutions. I got an underwater drone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a big, long story, but we met a guy at a show in Lindsay, Ontario, and he's a big fan of your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
And he saw a video where you dropped a GoPro in Pog Lake.
Yeah.
So he hired us to go and retrieve it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's paid like we have a fee for just to get us out there in case we can't find it, because I don't know the condition and everything.
And I thought, are you kidding me? Somebody hired you to find our GoPro? And he says, yep, that's what happened, and we found it. He said that they searched for about an hour, and they found it, and they've got the footage. And here's a little bit of the footage of them recovering the GoPro.
So we got the Chasing M2 Pro. She can go about 400 feet deep. We lined it up with Algonquin Parks and got a work permit. Here we are, guys. We found the GoPro. I'm gonna try and lift it out of the mud here. Looks like this is it, buddy. There's the GoPro. Okay. Lift her up. Yeah, so it took us about a little bit over an hour, and we think it's about 15 feet deep. Yeah, we noticed that the floaty's deflated, and here we are, and another successful recovery.
So then eventually, Tony met with Scott and gave Scott the GoPro, because when Tony called me, he told me, he says, you know, I was hired by Scott. I can't give you the GoPro. I got to give Scott the GoPro. And I said, yeah, it's Scott's GoPro. He paid for it. It's lost for me, but let's see if it works. And so Scott and Tony met and got the GoPro back. And what?
And it works.
It works.
But I didn't retrieve it to get a GoPro. I retrieved it to give it back to the Coles. So
very nice.
Because I know how much these things cost.
But yeah, it works. And so look at this. We can do a little recording here. Here's Ben and Scott. GoPro works. Look at that. So GoPro, amazing. 9 months underwater.
Hero 7 floaty, not so amazing.
But I would like to point out, this is an aftermarket floaty. It's an aftermarket floaty and head strap. It's not a GoPro product. But yeah, I'd like to thank DeepReachSolutions, Tony and Derek. They did a great job coming up with this. They used that cool underwater drone. And especially like to thank Scott and Penny, who has to deal with Scott and his whims on things like this. Who doesn't want to be in the video. That's right. Thank you so much for recovering this. And we've got you a gift for you and Penny. Penny, come on out here. I'll take the bag here.
You both a camping with the pools hoodie.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. They're two different sizes. You can figure out which is which.
Ooh,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
So now you can show off your Camping with the Coles merch. And yeah, we got a working GoPro. This is awesome.
Yay.
Yeah.
Come on, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy.